their own form of agile, or they give a certification to talk about those different frameworks under agile, and, and now everybody's doing it because there's no a body like how there is PMI to agile, right? And so like now they're saying, okay, well, we get to, because we know agile is moving so quickly and is, let's see how we can, become a part of that. And thus, there's going to be a new update to the PMI PMBOK coming up. It was going to be December, but they pushed it back to, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, over the summer, probably in June. You know what I'm saying?
Is that for the PMBOK as an entirety, or is it just for that one? Okay.
They're including a lot of agile stuff. A lot of agile components that will help, project managers, I guess, navigate or understand the different viewpoints or perspectives, as we say in business analysis. And it's just like business analysis, IABA, they're no different. I mean, they've included agile perspectives in the AAC and their understanding of agile, which is, really good for BAs. So everybody has their touch on it. But to the point of project managers, let's talk about what is the internet saying about this project management decline. And you want to add to that?
Oh no, I was just going to say that it's good to know that the PMI is coming out with an updated version of the PMBOK to address some of these issues. I think what we have to do is we have to remember that the point of all of this process is to make things go smoother, yes, but process for process sake is not good for anyone. And so therefore you have to know when you need to be granular and when you can be a little bit more high level. That can come with time, experience, and training. So, and we also have to remember that while we want to deliver everything on time, there are times where projects come in ahead of schedule. And there are times when projects come in late, but whatever we deliver, it needs to be what we aimed to deliver, and nothing less. Other than that, it's all just a huge waste of time and money. So it's better to be a couple weeks late with the solution that actually solves the end user's problem than to come in on time with something that does not help them at all.
Well, it's, and I feel that with project managers, I feel like now they're having to go into certain skill sets too. What do you think about that? Because it's when I say skill sets, meaning okay, they have to know how to run a project in a healthcare profession or using certain technologies. Do you know how to, work in a robotics, initiative? And, I have some project managers in the past who, came in headstrong. Well, this guy told me, this guy literally was he was so committed, and you should have seen his face. He was just like, oh, in order for this to be successful, this has to be defined up front, all the requirements and stuff like that. And I'm like, no. I said, you can get high level use cases, right? And then you can go back and do observations. This is what we do.
Right.
I don't see PMs doing, observations. It's a technique. No. How many times you see an actual PM do some observations themselves? No.
Well, I've never seen that. I've never seen that at all. They don't do any interviews, focus group.
Well, hold on. Let me give them some credit. They do interview. Well, I've seen some do interviews.
I've never seen them do detailed interviews where you're actually trying to elicit requirements for some sort of business process. I've seen them do interviews for things like who needs to be involved, who are the stakeholders, who are the decision makers. You know, I've seen them do interviews because they're trying to complete a racing matrix. But to actually understand what the as is state is, no, I've never seen it.